Okay, let's speak to Yatish Rajawat now about what he makes out of the budget which is presented by Nirmala Sitharaman. Thanks very much, Yatish, for joining us. Rather mixed responses I'm getting right now when I'm speaking to people about the moves which have been made. Firstly, let me ask you to respond to the relief in the income tax spaces. Do you think this
Okay.
is the best that the government could have done?
You see, I mean, there are two views on it. One is the view from the middle class itself,
Hmm.
whether it is the best that they have got or not. And the other is the view from the fiscal side. Now, I mean, the obvious argument here is, which the finance minister also said in a budget speech, is that this is not being given just for the sense that the middle class needs a relief. This is also being given to basically drive consumption. As you know, that consumption has been lagging behind, and particularly for most of the FMCG goods, we've seen a fall in consumption. So
Hmm.
this is a measure to give some disposable income in the hands of the middle class, so that consumption boost can happen,
Hmm.
and that can drive demand. And that demand will spur possibly the economy and also capital expenditure.
Okay, Piyush, what about the tax breakups? I'm looking at the details now which have come out from the government. No income tax to be paid for those who are earning up to 12 lakh rupees annually. That's 1 lakh rupee per month. You think that this is good enough to boost consumption, which was missing in the market, which has been spoken about so much?
So we have to put it in perspective. It is useful, but not game changer, is how I would put it. See, the number of people who are taxpayers in India is, we all know, around 2.5% of people, right? Out of which, let's say, majority of them, 80-90% of them would be in the relatively low tax bracket. Only about a fraction of them are in that 25 lakh plus, for whom this doesn't matter. So for those 2 crore odd people, this additional um 70,000 to a lakh rupee does make a big difference. I mean, those 2 crore people, you can assume family size, 8 crore people. So that's about 5% of our population, right? So that 5% of population, this is a meaningful increase. I think the question is how much of that they will spend and how much of that they will save.
Hmm.
So let's say if they end up spending half of it, it's a 50,000 crore boost to the economy. That's about $6 billion. We are a 3.5 trillion economy right now, right? So $3,500 billion economy. So let's do the math. I mean, it's $5 billion of consumption added to a $3,500 billion economy. That's why I say it's useful. It's not going to be game changing.